Hi everybody, hope y'all are doing well. I know it's been a while since you've seen me in like a regular video form because I've been doing a whole bunch of videos for bookish. I still have like one more video to do for them, one more outstanding video that will go up sometime later in the week. But I'm taking a break from that today to let you all know that Library-A-Thon is coming back. So if you remember from last year, I created and hosted a read-a-thon called the Library-A-Thon as part of the Read-A-Theme Read-A-Thon. But since the Read-A-Theme Read-A-Thon is kind of like, you know, not really functional at the moment since like last year, rest in peace, I decided to revive the Library-A-Thon as its own entity. I also have three lovely co-hosts to accompany me. We have Joshana C, Kathy Tritat, and Kelly from Sir Rainbow Sky Child. If you want to improve your booktube life quality and experience, I would suggest go checking them out in the description down below. They should also all have their announcement videos up by now, and I'm just the only late one. Also, if you hear screaming in the background, I have nephews. That's why. So the Library-A-Thon is a read-a-thon, obviously, that is geared towards reading books from the library. It will be a week-long read-a-thon taking place from June the 3rd to June the 10th. There are going to be 6 reading challenges as well as 3 non-reading challenges that I'll get to in a bit. But first, I want you all to go and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We are at Library-A-Thon on both platforms. You'll especially want to follow us on Twitter because that's where we're doing all of these sprints and fun stuff. I just realized my ugly fan is in the video. Challenge number 1 is to borrow and read a book set in a country that you've never read a book set in before. So obviously, it could be any country once you've never read a book set in before. So basically, not America. Because everybody watching this video read a book set in America. Don't pretend. Challenge number 2 is borrow and read a book that you've never heard of before. I'm sure if you go into the library, you will see tons of books that you've never seen or heard of before in your entire life. So scour and look for something that is completely unfamiliar to you, and that will complete the second challenge. Challenge number 3 is to read a book that is out of your comfort zone, be it genre or age group or whatever the case may be. Or if it's a book that deals with a particular theme that you're not particularly comfortable with, then maybe try that, but just don't do anything that would make you super like triggered or anything. Like, we don't want that happening. Challenge number 4 is to borrow and read a book that you've been meaning to read but haven't gotten around to as yet. This could be that one popular backlist book that's always at the library, that's always in everybody's booktube video that you've been meaning to pick up for however long. I'm sure there's something at the library that would definitely fit this challenge for everybody. Challenge number 5 is to borrow and read a book recommended by a librarian or library staff member. So you could go up to a librarian and be like, bitch. Or if you want, you could ask any librarian or library staff member. It doesn't have to be the one at the library. It could be a friend or a family member or somebody on the internet. And since most of you all are probably socially awkward and don't like to interact with humans just like me, Kathy is our token library staff member. So if you want to ask her on Twitter, you could definitely do so, or you could ask her through the Library-A-Thon Twitter. Challenge number 6 is to borrow and read a bookish book, which is basically a book that either is about books or something bookish, has the word book in the title, or has a book on the cover. Jesus Christ. So anything along those lines would count for this challenge. And of course, you could double up on all of the challenges. If you find a book that fits all 6 of the challenges and you just want to read that during the week, you could more than do that. As for the 3 non-reading challenges, I don't really know if I discussed this as much with my Library-A-Thon co-host, but I guess I will throw them out here for y'all. You don't have to do them. You're not getting rewarded for it because none of us have the money to send any prizes to anybody. But I would still highly recommend that you do because I would love to see people do these challenges. The first one is if you're doing an unhaul, because everybody's doing unhaul on BookTube. That's like the new thing. It would be to donate some books to your library and maybe make a video about it. You don't have to. If you want to, you could. I have a whole bunch of books that I plan to donate to my library, as you could have tell from my last unhaul video. The only thing that we ask of you is to please make sure that the books are in like good condition, because just don't give them a shitty like beat up book just because you want to get rid of it. Like, sometimes they have to recycle the material and it's really a lot of work for them. So please make sure that your books are at least in decent condition. And obviously you don't have to do this if you don't have books to donate. All of the challenges for this entire read-a-thon, both reading and non-reading, are completely optional. You don't have to take part in any of them to take part in the read-a-thon. The next challenge that we ask of you is to post pictures of your library on Instagram and tag our Instagram and we'll repost it. So you could do like an album showing us a picture of like what the library looks like from the outside and what it looks like from the inside and all that kind of stuff. And the final challenge is to make a video about libraries and why do you think libraries are important. Maybe talk about your own library experience. Really just do whatever you want. Like, the video could be just whatever you want. You can incorporate the whole donating to the library in that video if you want to. Like, you could just do whatever you want once it's around libraries, and we will watch your videos and acknowledge them, because you ain't getting no reward for that because we ain't had no money for that. So just make sure to join us for the read-a-thon. That is the Library-A-Thon on both Twitter and Instagram from June 3rd to June 10th. We are very excited and we're very much looking forward to it, and stay tuned to my channel and all of our channels for our TBRs, which will be coming up in the following week. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and until next time, inshallah, keep reading.